Let's talk a little bit about soccer. My son wanted to play, so I took him to the rec, got him signed up. We went through the little choosing process, and he got on a team. Guy came up and asked me to help him coach that team. Well, I informed him I knew nothing of soccer. And he's like, "Well, look at it this way. You know more than a 5 or 6 year old." I'm like, "Okay." So I helped him that year. Learn a lot. But then at the end of the year, he came up and said, "Next year, the team is yours." So, like I said, I knew nothing of soccer. So I went to the library. I rented books, videos, went on the internet, uh, and got all the information I could about soccer. A few things that I do remember that stand out is the first thing is parents. If you end up with a bad batch of parents, it makes coaching a lot harder. But if you end up with a good set of parents, it makes coaching a dream because your parents help you out in every way they possibly can. That makes the season go a lot better. But a few things to keep in mind. Once you get your team, you'll need equipment. And that's what's great about soccer is you need very little equipment. You need balls, you need pennies, and you need cones. The balls, you need a ball at every foot. I've been to a lot of practices, and I'll see a coach over here. He's got two balls. You got 15 kids, and 13 of them standing in a crowd doing nothing, and two's over here working with the balls. So my first advice is to get a ball for every foot. The next thing is play small-sided games. You know, they're great for teaching kids, and you're going to be teaching to start with. In my case, it was 5 and 6 year old kids. And it's going to be pretty much mob ball. But once you have your balls and all that, there's a few basics. I call it basics. They're called tick-tocks, toe touches, step arounds, pullbacks, anything like that. And it helps. And you need to do that every practice. So once you get your team and get all your equipment and all that good stuff, the thing I can tell you is show up to practice ahead of time. Have everything set out and ready to go. I mean, you don't want your kids to show up and it takes you 10 minutes to set a field up just so that you can practice. Get there early, do your part, and get everything set up to work with kids. Like I said, the basics, a little bit of when they're little, you can start teaching them how to pass a ball, start teaching them how to kick the ball. So many times I see kids kicking with their toes. Do not let kids do that. Please teach them to kick the proper way. And once you do all that, uh, start your practice. And hopefully here I will have another video on a few of the things that I went through about missing the ball, practicing in the rain, all that type stuff, because it helps once you start playing, trust me.